玩家的部队正遭到攻击。一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
I was muted this whole time. XD.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Whoops. It keeps happening. Alright. Blade bought the slippers and the circlet. If you don't find the items, just buy the items. He managed to at least take the archer with him on his way to the grave. Oh, but look at the demoner. He's creeping the Tuskar camp already. Wait, is he? Yeah, now he is. The power of immolation right here. Oh, the grunt. Dude, if he stole that acid, that would be so sick. But he can't get it. Blade doesn't have a speed scroll, so I don't think he can force the TP here. Oh, but he can cancel the replenish. Oh, that's already pretty big. That's a lot of healing prevented. And the grunt is chasing the demoner, so Lincoln tried to creep more, especially with the lightning shield that he has here. Could use that on the grunt to nice effect. Do it, baby. There we go. Double lightning shield. Quick creeping. That is the budget version of immolation nowadays. And Blade with that almost level 3. Dimar did actually get the level 3, so it's not ideal. But here's the Beastmaster. Ready to harass in the main base, and this is definitely going to be at least one building cancelled. I think. Lin is running home. But he's pretty slow. The bestiary is definitely cancelled. Might be cancelled again. Here's the Shadowhunter though, and with Hex, that should ensure that the Lodge at least finishes. Does he want to commit the big heal? Oh, yes he does. Might have been a bit of a waste. Yeah, definitely looks like a waste. Oh, if there's a crit. Oh my god, so close! Ooh, 19 HP. Oh. Sweet bejesus. That was a very close call. TP gone. Heal pod gone. That's a pretty heavy investment. Costlin also quite a bit of lumber though. So getting up a tier 2 expansion is going to be a lot harder for him. But it's a nice and early level 3 on the blade. Now he can go windwalk scouting super easily. Double rings. This was some terrible items for Lin so far. Blade trying to be sneaky. But Kaho gets the creep and finally gets that level 3. There's no TP anymore, by the way. Shadowrun is coming in. Can you try to get a hero kill here? Hex is ready. Right click's coming through. Is there a staff? There is. Oh, and nicely done there as well. Oh, surrounded though! Wait, is he dead? He can't staff because there's Hex. Oh, what a creep jack. Kills the demon. That's level 2. That should also be an easy expansion coming up next for Lin once he has the lumber. Ooh, that was one hell of a creep jack. The TP being missing, being punished so hard. But Lin can't actually expand because he's lacking the lumber. He's trying to get in range for the purge. And the moon is also bone dry, dude. Ooh, this is a tough position for Kaho now. Then with a ton of gold. I think he just started the expansion. Oh no, he started reinforced defenses. Oh, interesting. Kind of weird. Wave OTP with the resub, thank you. So it's Hex Heal Wave, no Serpent Wards. And Lin's starting to set up towers. Dude, this demoner, did he forget to remake the demon? He's dead for so long. Pillage, reinforced. Then starting to get ready for Remo mode. Kind of surprised he didn't go Serpent Ward, honestly. But maybe on level 4 he's gonna retrain. Hex will be falling off more and more here the longer we go on. Demoner with level 2 evasion, by the way. Not sure if that's... Is that the best? Seems like Demoner is going to be ignored mostly anyways. I would think. Alright, Kaho with the push. Gonna cancel the tower, cancel the burrow, maybe destroy the tower. But he is getting attacked into the main base at the same time. Lin was getting ready for the counterattack. And he's got pillage. Not too many raiders yet. Only 3. We have headhunters quite early here in the mix as well, by the way. Kaho wants to take out the expansion. And that he did, but it came at a price. Lose a couple of buildings, lose a talent. But without the TC, there is no movement speed aura, so escaping is not as easy. Witch Doctor for Lin wants to set up sentry wards, that's kind of cool. I don't think this is a bad position for Kaho though, right? As long as he keeps canceling the expo. Then will it go? Will again go for the hit and run? He's got a TP if needed. Raiders find a few ensnares. It's going to be at least one easy kill, maybe even two. Yep, 2 talents taken out. The Demon Hunters across the map can't fight right now because he's trying to take out the towers at the same time. The Cyclone is still very strong. There is a ton of mana on these talents. Many of them are full mana. Demon Hunter knows the Orc army is coming. He must get out here very quickly. Doesn't have a TP, only a staff. I think that thing in the north there is a witch doctor starting to set up sentries. Yep. Could be very valuable later. If you can place down like 5 sentries to spot everything. Oh, he's also got one in the middle, of course. And Shadowrunner again in position for the counterattack. It's going to cost Kaho another TP. And Pillage, of course, again in full effect. Lin with 1,200 gold. Lin is playing it tactically smart. He probably can't win a fight, but he can get ahead economically. TP home. Counter TP. Oh, almost got the Talon. But the expansion is cancelled again. It's an interesting game. I just realized, by the way, without Disenchant, it's impossible to deal with a Fairy Fire. Purge just doesn't work out well enough. Okay, Lin's going into upkeep. Does he have adept training on the Witch Doctors? No, right? No. Blade Master almost level 4, but not that much damage. No claws at all. Oh, and Lin's getting caught. He was revealed with the Fairy Fire. Going for the Demon Hunter. Or is he? Maybe just ensnaring him. The Headhunters, though, kind of wasting their damage. The Headhunters are supposed to be attacking the Talons, of course. We have a lot of Cyclone being used and not much Purge against it. A couple of Purges can be used, but so many Talons still left. But they're having to run. Speed Scroll is popped. Lin's on the chase, trying to get to the Talons in the back. But the Headhunters have not gotten any decent damage in. They've just been attacking the heroes. Not the way it's supposed to be. But now perhaps they can pass them. Wide open battlefield. Very hard for the Talons to not be reached. Shadowrunner has a bit more mana. The mana's running low basically on all sides, including the Talons, by the way. No heal scrolls anymore. Those would be a big help as well. The shop's right next to it. Beastmaster in trouble, going for the Hex. If you can kill him here, this might be a game-winning play. He takes out the Beastmaster while expanding behind it. Lin again looking really good right here. And that means also the Demon Hunter is exposed. He can't be staffed. He can't be saved. The Demon falls. And that must be game. And it is. GG from Kaho. Lin takes the 1-0. It looked good there for a while. But beautiful execute by Lin again. Especially finding the opportunity to kill the heroes. The Headhunter focused fire wasn't the best probably. But other than that, it was an outstanding game by Lin. Again. Lin going up 1-0. Now one map away from making it into the playoffs in first place. And map 2, this is Kaho's loser pick, is Twisted Meadows. And that's interesting. Twisted Meadows is a terrible map for Talons. So it should very likely be Demon Hunter into Bears. Or maybe Keeper. But most likely, Demon Hunter Bears. And that's something that's pretty predictable from most Night Elves nowadays on Twisted. And of course, Twisted is in general just a wonderful, beautiful map. Looking forward to this one. If Kaho should lose here, he's not out of the running yet. He's going to have another chance in the lower bracket. Whoever will lose this series will have a chance in the lower bracket. We have, after this game, still 2 more matches to come, of course. Infi versus Sini going to be following right after. We may have a bit of a host issue at the moment. It's taking a moment. But we should be good to go very soon. Yeah, the TP League March here that we're going to have, it's a very rare occasion that the Chinese tournaments have double elimination. I'm always a big fan of double elim. And for that reason also next week it's going to be a long broadcast, or a long period of days over which the playoffs will be played, starting on Tuesday, ending on Sunday. I think at least that's the way it's supposed to be. It seems like that's perhaps even too long. Does it really take 6 days to get through the playoffs? I guess so. That's the official information. Anyways, let's see what we get on map 2. Can Kaho bring it back and take us to a 3rd map? Farseer first. Ooh, baby. I've been thinking for a little while, might Farseer not be good against Demon Hunter? You just keep harassing him with wolves over and over. Drain the moon juice. You don't get mana burned because he's got immolation. And then you just whittle away at him. I've not seen it played until now, so I'm excited to see this. It also means that on tier 2 you can pretty easily go for an expansion at the 1 o'clock. Okay, Lin again, innovating. I love it. I think Kaho should know now. He saw no shop, so that must mean Farseer. Now, of course, creeping this camp nice and fast with the immolation. Not overdoing that though. Doesn't want to waste too much mana on the Demon Hunter. The mana management on the Moonwells is going to be very, very important, as we know. I wonder how many times Kaho has played against this. Farseer against the new Demon Hunter with immolation. Wisp juggling so far looking good. But we're gonna have quite a few grunts coming in here, won't we? It was a 2 burrow tech, so the grunts are coming in nice and quick. Oh, that's a lot of wisps in trouble. That's a lot of wisps in trouble. Very nice juggling so far. You can see on the Farseer, still 0 experience. Detonate now, and that's 2 wolf kills and level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Should he go mana burn here? He does. Farseer sold the TP, Demon Hunter got the boots. Okay, with boots and mana burn, maybe this Farseer won't work out so well. Yeah, as long as the Demon Hunter doesn't go mana burn, this is pretty cool, but now there certainly is mana burn. Good defense. Really solid defense so far by Kaho. Selling the TP seems a bit risky. But sometimes you don't need that item anyways, so the bit of extra gold can go a long way.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
It is, of course, no evasion. This is going to make the Demon Hunter a bit squishier. And then it's going for the Merc Camp. Always one of the Orc favorites to try to pull off. Creep the Merc Camp during nighttime. Try to not get scouted. Pick up the mercenaries on the way. But the Demon Hunter is nicely creeping as well. Wait, is he creeping the shop right now without an Ancient of War? He's taking so much damage. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, to the Demon Hunter. 30 HP. But it works out. Rune Bracers was an unfortunate item. Oof. Is that the right call? Creeping this without Ancient of War? He is able to heal from the Moonwells, but that cost a lot of juice. Shit on a second. Bestiary. Warmill. Panda second on the Night Elf side. But no level 3 demon yet. He doesn't have the level 2 burn yet. That's not ideal, to say the very least. Kaho is scouting in the north. He knows that Lin could very well intend to go for the expansion play.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And the Demon Hunter will finally get level 3. Important level up right there. Okay, what's the Shadowhunter doing? That's the big question here. Is he going to try to expand or not? Just creeping the green camp with the Shadowhunter, that almost looks like a bit of a waste of time. Farseer's creating space. Alright, and the Shadowhunter is now going to the gold mine. Could have crept this camp first. I wonder why he didn't. Ring of Regen is kind of nice, I guess. The Farseer is running around, letting himself get chased. Willing to commit the big heal potion, maybe, to keep this Demon Hunter busy. And I got level 2 from this camp as well. And here comes the expansion. Expansion and Spirit Lodge, so Shaman coming. Can Kaho cancel his expansion? It's hard on this map, of course. It's a huge travel distance from one side to the other. And there's no Hex, by the way. Heal Wave and Serpent Wards. Zoe Mask was a great find right there, of course. I think he just sold the big healing potion. And the Ring of Regen. Oh, but look at the Demon Hunter. He's got the timing to go for the cancel. And does he have the damage? I think so. We'll probably have to TP back home soon because the push is coming. While the Panda keeps creeping, he found a Zoe Mask as well. He's going to get level 3 right here. This is not looking bad for Kaho at all. Lin's strat so far doesn't seem to be working out too well. Okay, the fire. Big damage. Demon Hunter took out the expansion, took out the peon as well. And It's now trying to run back. Doesn't want to have to TP. Fighting with the Dryads into the Serpent Wards is basically impossible. Panda getting caught with the ensnares. There's a bit of Moonju still left. Heal scroll for big healing as well. There's 2 more heal scrolls, by the way. Lynn's gonna need it with the Farseer. Still loses that Raider, but we have a lot of Serpent Wards in here. So the Demon shows up. 1 big mana burn. Shadowrunner now completely out of mana. Needs to use the next heal scroll soon, but it's still on cooldown for a little bit longer. Seems like a good defense here by Kaho. He's got a supply lead already. And Panda is carrying. So much damage from the Drunken Haze Bit of Fire. Another Raider goes down. And I think Lynn is just losing basically everything. Trying to go for the Demoner, but there's a TP as well. And the Farseer goes down, and that might be it. It is. GG. Kaho ties it up. And again, it's going to be a 3-mapper. And I like the attempt. I like the idea. Farseer Wolves tickling away at the Night Elf base, at the Demon Hunter and stuff. But once there's mana burn, it just seems like the equation doesn't work out anymore. Good play by Kaho. Reacting very well to the Farseer play. And we're going to be brought to a 3rd map on AZ. Again, Lynn's map choice. He showed earlier against Infi a very strong game on AZ. I was really taken aback by the fact that Lynn chose this map for the very longest time. Orcs always hated this map against Night Elf, but nowadays, where Keeper Hunts is a lot less popular and also a lot less strong, it's a new day. It's a new age. Kaho could make it out of the group in first place here if he wins the next map. And that in a group with Infi and Lynn would be quite impressive. First place finisher of this group, by the way, meets second place finisher of Group D, which will be played tomorrow. Thank you, Knopflover and Platin89 with the resub. Alright. It is the day of 3 mappers here. Again, we make it to the final destination, Amazonia. Vampy with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. A lot of gifted subs today, guys. You're being very generous. Thank you. It's very nice. No Farseer shenanigans anymore. It's time for the Blade. Again, to prove his worth. Be on scout again here to make creeping a bit harder for the Night Elf, but with the Wisp Repair, this should all work out pretty well. Oh, goes for the pull as well with the Peon. Okay, it's kind of cool. So he makes the creep more difficult, and then he also slows down the Lightning Shield creep. I like that. Circlet and ring. Ring and cloak. Classic combo. That's level 2 for the Demon Hunter right away. And of course with Immolation he can creep very fast, as we know. But he doesn't have Immolation yet. Second circlet for the blade. We saw Lin stacking up very early here. When he played against Infi.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
No slippers this time, though. Grounded in the main base. Wisp's in trouble. If the Blade Master shows up here, this could be some Wisp going down, perhaps. Blade now fully healed up. Wasn't able to be cancelled by the mana burn. Wait, do we have mana burn? Yes, we do. Okay. So, no immolation. Just old school mana burn evasion. No Hunter Soul yet, by the way. Is he playing Talons? Even on AZ. Oh, Invis on the Demon, look at that. Nice cloak play. They were both Invis, they both didn't see each other, I think. Oh, if Lin can sneak in the Renegade, that would be huge, but... Kaho is right there. Kaho knows. Oh, whoops. The creeps don't like the Blade Master sneaking around here. Okay, now there's a Hunter Soul. I was about to say. Talon's normally not to be expected on this map. Blast of the Blade with tier 2 about to finish. And that should be one archer going down at least. Gets the experience for it. That's level 2. Crit enabled. And it's TC second. Raider Walker. Oh, Grunts in the main. Could cancel the shop here. Certainly seems like he will. Keeper about to come out soon. With the Entangle, he can kill those Grunts pretty easily. But Lin's just falling back. Lin seems to have a very good understanding of what's going on here on map 3. If he doesn't lose the Grunts. Which he should not. Right now he's using the Grunts in the top left as distraction to perhaps get the bottom right Renegade from the Merc camp. Okay, but no. He's just going for the Berserker, playing it safe for now. Cloak of Shadows. No slippers for the Blade here this time around on AZ. So the Blade is not looking that super stacked. Oh, and the Grunts now perhaps about to sacrifice themselves. Keeper is here, ready for the Entangle, and that should be one easy kill. There's no Ancient of War here, though, so creeping this camp not that easy. Claws of attack finally for the Blade. That took some time, but he gets the bonus damage and gets very close to level 3. TC's being sacrificed just a little bit. Oh, Acid Stolen. That was kind of cute. Misses the crit. It's going to be another Grunt going down. It seems to look very successful for Kaho right now. He's got one more Entangle as well that he can use. There it is on the Grunt. I'm not sure if that's enough for the kill. One archer goes down, but 2 Grunts killed already. Might be a third one. Oh, but the TC with the Aura, the Ensnare is not ready yet, I think. Ooh! 20 HP. Oh, the Ensnare is ready. So the TP will be forced, but that seemed very successful for Kaho. Taking out 3 grunts. Basically just with the 2 heroes and a bit of archer help. And Kaho, all of a sudden, in a pretty decent position here, right? But of course, this is still Lin. That's absolutely far from over. Blade now level 3. TC finally level 2. Then he's looking for the creep jack. He's a bit late, but maybe still in time for a few end snares. Raiders are closing the distance, going for the keeper. There's no TP anymore, but there's an Evo potion that can be transferred. That needs to be. I was going for the Demoner. Could use the cloak, maybe. But then there will be Stomp. Oh, goes for the Zeppelin for the save. Really cool. Zeppelin to the rescue. It was a bit expensive saving these heroes. With the Evo potion and the Zeppelin, but should have been well worth it. Lin with a supply lead, but the closer that Kaho gets to more bears and 50 supply, the stronger he's gonna become. That's a lot of raiders for Lin, by the way. Seems like perhaps a few too many raiders. Doesn't have a berserker yet. Normally, we see orcs trying to prioritize those berserkers a lot. Especially good against dryads, but also the damage against bears is not too bad. Heal scroll for Lin. 50 supply. Kaho lacking a bit behind in supply still, but he'll be at 50 soon enough. Going for the Merc camp is risky though. There's no TP on Kaho still. Lin is looking for the creep jack opportunity. Did he catch the Zeppelin or something? Caught something. Yeah, that was the Zeppelin. And Kaho, not sure if he should engage here. Peons called to aid as well. We have 1 Kodo, 3 walkers, and a whole bunch of raiders. Against mostly dryads on Kaho's side. I think he's got 2 bears now, maybe 3. TC isn't expected to do too much with his spells. The mana burn will show to be very effective. But Lin is starting to build a big army here. Closing in on 60. TC gets level 3. Does not go Aura. He goes Stomp level 2. I wonder if that's not a mistake. I feel like there's never going to be a time where he gets out more than 1 Stomp. Alright, in we go. Mana burn connects. TC has only 1 Stomp. And there he uses it. Doesn't get a kill with it though. Blade Master losing a lot of mana right away. The Kodo goes in though. Gets off a Devour. Some bears getting caught. And 2 of them devoured. 2 bears now out of the game. Out of the fight at least. Heals Cloak committed. Everything nicely healed up again. And Lin is kind of destroying this army. And again it looks like the lore play for Night Elf is not working out too well. Demoner caught as well. Evo potion had to be transferred. Now the keeper is very exposed. He can't be safe with the staff. He's the one who has it. Nice block with the TC. The keeper goes down. And so might the demon. Next ensnare. He's next to the Moonwells, but it's such a huge orc army. And if the Demon doesn't die, the bear certainly will. The magic damage stacking up from the walkers. And Lin looking convincing. Demon Hunter healing a lot with rejuvenation, with a heal pot. But yeah, he might still fall. Invoke potion, beast mode, right clicks, he goes down. And that's it. Kaho has nothing left anymore. He's hoping to perhaps get back with a hero kill, but no, he can't. GG is called, and Lin is our first place finisher from the group. Well done to Lin. Realizing perfectly that Amazonia nowadays in the new meta is a good map for him and a good map for Orc. Beats Infi first today, and after also defeating Kaho. Lin through in first place, and we will be seeing him again starting next week, Tuesday, for the playoffs. Yeah, Ancients of Lore, I just feel like they're pretty bad against Orc in most situations, with the exception of Twisted Meadows. Kaho, though, still alive. He's going to be dropping down to the lower bracket, where also Infi is playing. And that's going to be the next game for us. Infi versus Cini coming up next. I don't know yet which race it's going to be. Oh, wait. They're saying Infi's going to play Undead. Ooh. Okay. That could be cool. Fourth match of the day coming up. Infi versus Cini. We have one more short break, and then they'll be right back. Cini versus Infi, with Infi playing Undead. See you in a bit.